and then I had this game where I was totally in the lead, and then I had a disconnect for like 50 seconds. It actually came back after 50 seconds. That's like the worst part. But it was enough to like lose the entire set. So that was great. And then we had this win and we had this win. This win though, I only won because my opponent didn't find the survival here. They had survival. So like if they put the Z piece on the right instead of the left, then they would have won. Okay? So like here they can do Z piece, J piece, L piece, I piece, and then I would die. I would immediately die from that counter spike. So if they had seen that, if they had reacted fast enough, I would have lost this game. And this was tiebreaker. So so that was the thing. And I used this one. So like we're finally back on a winning streak of sorts. Like it's like the anti-losing streak. We're not, I wouldn't say it's a streak yet much. So once we get 22 back, then maybe. And he says, I was playing with a fellow ARS player, so I didn't respond to you earlier. Honestly, I'm almost glad that I rejected your 1v1 then, because you found a person who is playing ARS. Chat is not available. Not available. So yeah, like if you found a fellow ARS player to play with, that's like almost better than just playing against me. I am another fellow ARS player. I'm not that good. Oh no. Oh, what have I done? No, 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 no. Oh, I had it. 3.3 PPS. What am I supposed to do? What is this? Oh, jeez, dude. Okay, sure. Nope, this is over. We just started and it's already over. I don't think we're winning this. Not on this keyboard. And they even have downstack, dude. Nice. Okay, I have some chance. I just have to play really fast. By my standards, anyway. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is technically winnable if I don't mess up. Hi, Fliz. This is bad. No, that's even worse. Oh no. I'm dead. It's Takat free, is it though? Is it though? They're doing 3.5 PPS everything. It's kind of tricky actually. I have to like not mess up, it's the only way. Oh gosh. They are so stridey! Jeez. Somebody said I was gonna learn how to get SDPC 97% of the time, but I'm too lazy. I mean, it's not really helping you much in this season. Only if you're going for Blitz. Blitz. Ha! What? No! No! What even happened? What even happened there? I don't even know what just happened. Do tell me that that works. Okay, that's what I have to do. Okay, they misdropped once. I misdropped once. Can't hesitate, man. This dude has like 3.7 PPS. What is this? Gia with the D rank, I gotta go. Good night, Fliss. Thanks for being here. I had 226 versus, it just didn't matter. We're not doing well on this getting back to 22k with U rank kind of thing. But we're trying nonetheless. In phases. Hold on a second. Quote added a new game. What is this? In phases. Mesmerizing rhythm game. It's a demo. Should I play a demo? I'm gonna remember that, why not? It has visual game aspects? What? Huh? Rhythm game and visual novel. Sounds about right. Okay, you got hit with an ad break. Wow, okay, sure. I got hit with Steam talking in the background. It's not Steam. Where is this coming from? Nice. Almost clutched out, I saw that. Oh, what am I missing? Frank Big Time says, if you had your current skill 3 years ago, you would be obviously X, but would you be high X? I would be 24.800 probably. Hey Frank! I hope you heard my answer if you did. Oh! What is that? How did you... Sure, whatever. Tetri will never change. No, it got stuck. Oh my god, these misdrops, man. So Frank said, I think I would be like 24,820. 24,820. I think that's what I would be. Please tell me I'm not like not disconnecting again. Okay, good. What the? Okay, sure. My opponent remembered how to play. The usual. So I don't think I would be very high X, but I would definitely be relatively high. Like, I would not be hard stuck at, you know, 24,400 like I was, that's for sure. Wait, what is that? What is that? Good lord, ZXS, Tetrio is a game. Sometimes I wonder. It is definitely something. What the heck, dude? And he says, you're basically fighting an elite warlock. Good thing that just T-spinning them seems to be working. Oh. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna throw this thing. Haha, it worked. Surge is so random. They said that this is gonna make the game less volatile, but now it's like literally completely unpredictable who wins. It's great. Like, if someone was to like, wait, so why did they win? And the answer would be like, I don't know. Why did I win? I don't know. That's this peak Surge moment. I remember someone was telling me to just embrace the RNG and just have no expectations, and then it's better. And I'm like, okay. But to be fair, there is some truth to that. I just didn't really get how this season's meta works at the time. Why is it? Okay, that's kind of random, but sure. I kinda just forgot what pieces I have. I don't know why. I don't know where it all went wrong. One piece of... Hello? Dude, this makes no sense. What is... Sometimes, I don't think my shift key is holding. You know? I think sometimes just some of these keys just literally don't work. Nice. They're good at Warlock. Good thing they are not that great at getting a lot of damage at once quickly. This is my only advantage to a point. Oh, they misdropped something. Maybe I have a chance. Oh my god, I win. I had 3 pieces per second. I am alright. I had 3 pieces per second, but that piece drop there, dude, that was already a big issue. Oh, there was like literally no way. Oh. Man, that is pain. I can't relate to that. Let's see, 7-5. So we had a game with 226 versus, and then we have a game with 153 versus. What is happening? I can't even. That was standard. We have a lot of people on actually. I'm fascinated. How did that happen? Trying to learn how to do an ice spin, just chatting. Dude, ice spins are like wild. Ice spins make no sense. I swear, like, so the secret to ice spins is that you have a... Who the hell is that 300 pi viewer stream? I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't checking. What was their name? I wasn't also checking these stats. What was their name? Oh, they're fast. Oh, this is gonna be tough. That says gonna be tough. Ha! Got it. Konix is a crazy... Oh, Geometry Dash player. Ah, I see. I see. Oh, wait a second. I see what's happening. Haha, that game, oh, it's actually surprisingly alive. I'm just losing like a... I got 2 losses, then a disconnect, and then I think we got a 1, and then we had this one dude who was playing with like 5 pieces per second. I was like, okay. Surprisingly alive, actually. Hey, what are that? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, what did I do? Help. I don't know how to get out of this, never mind. Average Juren command, I know, right? Literally like 3.4 pieces per second average, and the guy was actually just attacking non-stop. I couldn't counterplay it. It was too fast. Wait, I thought that would do something. My mistake. Okay. Ren Gaming. You're gonna see a lot of that. Although not center forward, not from me. They gave up on it real fast. It actually works sometimes. Oh, whoops. I don't think I can leave that. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. That was season 2, though. Oh, no, 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 no. No. I'm gonna go for it no matter what. Come on! Oh boy. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, my opponent is figuring out that downstacking works. We're gonna see how it goes. Got it. I feel like it was a nice sequence. I don't know how you feel about it. Oh. Got it. CX says, I love when my opponent disconnects immediately after losing. I know, right? At least in this game, you still get the TR. GG's. We did something. That was a weird set. What is this? Bye. Okay. We just have to like win like maybe one more on a journey. Apparently I have fought that before. 3.24 piece per second and I won. How did that happen? That has to be so annoying. Like, they are doing this peak LSD stuff. Look at that, it is LSD. When they're... Did they not have hold? Were they holding the OPs? No, they could have held. They could have held and then cleared. I don't know why they didn't. Oh well. More you know. ZXS, people are greedy. Yeah, they were not expecting to get a spike there. I will now try to bounce back to like an hour ago, an hour and 30 minutes ago, and see what I missed. Oops. Let's see. Klein Zo said, I'm learning more from watching Zune than these players. That was an idea from someone called Klein Zo. Which is small zoo, I guess. Where was Rüzner? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Porta says MSG noodles are. It's a Chinese cooking demystified recipe. Noodles with MSG soy sauce, sugar, red chili oil, honjo, yibin yatai, and scallion greens. I can make it in 4 minutes, and it's one of my safe foods, so I end up eating that every day sometimes. Lol. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty quick and fun and delicious recipe. I'm almost surprised there was no garlic in it. It's kind of surprising. But it's kind of like, I don't know if you know this, but if you are Hungarian and you see this, then you're gonna be like, oh my god! So what you have to think about is sour cream cheese pasta. You might be like, what the heck are you talking about? So like you cook the pasta, okay? So you cook pasta and you have the hot pasta, you have the cold sour cream, and you grate cheese. That's it. That's it. That's literally it. You just mix it with sour cream and then grated cheese. And if you have good sour cream, then it's delicious. If you have, I don't know, something that's like not the Hungarian sour cream, I can't guarantee that you'll get a good result. But that's what you need to know. Smarxian, this can go either way. It says Plonk, but they have 2.47 pieces per second. As I said, this can go in either direction. Typically they win these days, and I kinda hope they don't. But, so it is. They're AFK. Zach says, people would rather die than to make a suboptimal play. I mean, you're trying to win. It is competitive. Like, there's... What else can you do? Ah? Says you presume these people think. You know, that's a funny thing. Like, I can't really, like, I don't know, complain as much about openers because at the highest level, based on the stats, the game is mostly openers, right? Like, because opener is just doing the game correctly for like a few moments. No, I had it. Okay, who? So like, you learn the game for 5 bags and then you win. That's what it used to be. Now you learn the game for like, I don't know, 4 bags and like 1 repetition that gets you surge and then you win. Like that's how it goes up to a point anyway. So like, if we look at that, then it's like, are they wrong though? Okay, so like that's the problem. Like, are they actually wrong with that playstyle? If it works, if it has the result you want, then technically it's totally legit, no? That's the weird thing. But it's true that there's more mechanical speed involved in that. Like, okay, so they say that this game is a puzzle game, but when you get high enough, like high rank enough, then the idea is to like reduce the puzzle as much as possible so that you are not affected as much by RNG. Like, it is an issue if you can be affected by RNG. But if you know how to play this game, in quotation marks, then RNG no longer affects you at all. Somebody says, wait, this guy is the biggest rage baiter. Is it me, or is it ZX, or is it Smarxian? Who is it? I'm not even rage baiting. Like, you just look at what 7-bag is and you find out that this is the answer. Smarxian, I don't know what they're doing, but they're AFK. It's not less fair than me getting disconnected. Yeah, they can reverse sweep. This is fine. Are they back yet? Should I wait? Should I wait for them to get back? Hey, what is happening? I mean, in a sense that explains why they're at the rank where they are now with those stats. Now that's peak rage bait. Okay. Okay, if they reverse sweep from here, I'm gonna be so sad. Let's see how it goes though. What is this? This is like not... This is not legit gameplay. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, come on. I legit just did that one. That one. Please die. Thank you. Yo, the spike of all time! I would be lying. I would be lying if I said that that was a good game, but it was funny nonetheless. Well, the more you know. Svarxian 570. That was not a valid set. But at least we have 68. Which is the average of 67 and 69. So this is like peak. Annie, are you around? Annie, are you here? Or somebody is, are you here? Check Discord ping for real, for real. Am I getting pinged? Why am I getting pinged? Where am I getting pinged? Let me check. Zzz. What is this? Oh, you don't see it. Dude just says, Holy MD, Holy MD. You win the game, but have any connect about your ability? All MD. You could pin that on a wall. Totally could. Annie's around, somebody's around. Let's go. So we have 22k back. So now I can just, I'm gonna leave this place. We're just gonna leave this area. Should I make this public or should I make it private? What do you think? I'm gonna make it public. Why not? Twitch TV/zhunGamer. Annie, you are number 1. Get in here. Annie wanted a 1v1 about an hour and a half ago. But after that, you can play too. Don't worry about it. Are you actually somebody's stuff? Oh my goodness, you were X rank. Yeah, makes sense. This is regular ass season 2 thingy. I have an idea. It works. This one won't. Who makes DT cannon in row 17? How did I come back from that? I made good decisions and then bad ones, I believe. I think that's what happened. Okay, this is way better like this. Ha! And says, time to pull out my TL face. I mean, yeah. No holding back in this economy. Oh, that. Go! Damn it. You almost said it. Bye. Damn. I'm starting to realize that what I need is tea. I'm getting dehydrated. And that's why I stopped yapping. Now that I have had my yuzu tea, I will be, well, not better at the game, but I will be better at yapping. Trust me on this. It's like when you have a, like, when your fingers hurt a bit, so you start playing a little more slowly. That's practically what happened, but with speech. But now I realize my errors, so it's all good. Am I dead? I still love yuzu tea, by the way. Did you know that? It's the only tea I have on me at the moment, but it's all good. We're back to 22k. And that's what matters. Someone was asking me, I think it was Dragonite, that what do we think about the Apple Orchard event that's also happening right now? To which I said that I know almost nothing about it, just that I'm not watching it. I mean, we're kind of busy over here, you know? Can't watch. But was anyone watching? Was there anything interesting? Like, what's happening over there? What rank are the players? The qualifiers just ended. You were watching it. Ah, so how was it? Yo, Frank Victim says, 69 is despite by both generations is the ultimate rage bait. How did I not see this message? It's been 6 minutes. How did I miss that? Dude, I feel bad. Man, I am losing my edge. I got lucky. Dio almost lost to OSW, what the heck? SP's drop, no. And he was asking for a 1v1 like freaking an hour ago. But I was like, we have to get the rank back. Once we got it back, we're gaming. What are we doing after that? I don't know, gaming. My backup plan, by the way, so that just so you know, was to play Tetris 99. But apparently we won't have to do that. People are fine with this game. Or so it seems. I am so dead. The downside of the opponent having like, I don't know, 14 surge. Let's see. Oh, that's actually not a good state to be in. Okay. And he was like, don't disappoint me, but I don't think we really have a choice in this matter. I am so dead. I am so lucky. Yay, lucky garbage. I got lucky, but at least we lived it. But I don't know what to do. Damn. Honok says, will you play Season 3? I mean, we have to see what Season 3 is like. I will definitely get ranked in it. I mean, that is definitely a thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get ranked in it. But I do hope that I will like it more than Season 2, you know? Like, I got accustomed to Season 2. Accustomed is a good word. But it took me, well, almost 2 years. And I took a almost 1 year break off of TL. So, in that sense... Bye, Annie. Hey, Taha. Come back. I am so dead. We haven't even started, but I'm already dead. I can tell. Okay, nice. Haha. Okay, so far so good. Oh, there has to be a way to fix that. Damn. Honok says, do you think you will like it based on what you have heard? I would have to try it. Okay, so let's say that I don't know anything that was ever told me or something, but someone at some point said that openers may be slightly nerfed, which would be nice. I really hope that they don't go back on that, because it's been something that people have been begging for pretty much 4 years at this point, and I would be super impressed if they somehow decide again that they do not actually, well, they're afraid to change this, you know? Like, if Sweater actually gets openers back into the game, I will be so disappointed. It would not surprise me. I mean, this would not be the first time, you know? It's like they wanted 7 plus X back to destroy openers, and then what did we get? A regular 7 back. Why? Because I don't know, they wanted to change the fact that the game is too focused on downstacking. So what do people do? Downstack even more, because otherwise you will die to a surge. Like, everything they did was counterproductive in season 2. It's honestly bonkers. Like, I know what they wanted to do, because there's a rather old video about it, but like, it didn't fix the things. The only thing it fixed, in quotation marks, is that there is a hard counter to someone doing MDS who does not make back-to-back. That's it. That's what was fixed. Because Surge lets you, well, kill anyone who's MDSing if you get to like 27. It's like, that's what we know, but like, about the things that I heard about, I would have to try it. I would have to try it to tell you anything, really. And they would have to like not change it at like the very end. Like, be like, okay, so here's this pre-season, but what if we just altered it entirely like in the middle of the season and added this thing called garbage plus 1? And make everything a little jank. Because that's practically what happened. It's so hard to tell what's happening in this game, man. Wait. Oh my god, I'm so smart! Did you see that? Did you see that? I took that 180 spin from Vince HD. I had no idea you can do that. Burst, this game always. Faster burst wins. You have to be kidding. Yeah, so I really do wonder if they do the thing where they kind of make it harder to do a reliable opener on like, I don't know, 3rd or 4th bag or whatever. If they change that up, like, I would actually like not even notice the difference, honestly. Because like, I can play even with, what do you call it? Total Mayhem, like Asceticism, that's the one I was thinking of. Like, last time I did not do very well when I played it, but theoretically, I can. Like, I used to play like that just fine. It's like, I won't notice if you like change like 1 or 2 pieces. But I do hope that they actually go along with that. Total Mayhem with SRS Plus be like... Honestly, I used to like Total Mayhem with SRS Plus, but there's a problem with it, which is that what people actually do is that they stall on a too wide, and then when they have like this minor advantage, that being an eyepiece in the queue, then they just burst and that's it. And it kind of turns the entire game so brain dead. And like, there used to be something here that could have been fun, but instead we have this stall meta. And so that's why I don't really play Open Mayhem, like, what is it? Total Mayhem games anymore in this game. Like, what's the point? Like, that strategy just isn't interesting. That's the issue with it. I am so dead, by the way. Oh, I messed up anyway. Unfortunate. So Hontnog, as someone who cannot actually tell anything about season 3 mechanics, do you enjoy playing it? That's like the one thing that you probably can say, maybe. I don't know how much of a, what do you call it? Like how binding the thing is, you know? Like, can you even say that if you like or don't like the game? Are you in the season 3 testing? The season 3 testing, and do you enjoy playing it? That's the question. Damn. Honok says, no, I'm not in the testing. Oh, I thought you are. I have talked to a bunch of people who were, but at this point, I haven't heard anything in a while. And even what I heard, I'm not supposed to know, so I'm not gonna like talk about it, otherwise I don't know, Osk will get mad. Assuming Osk still tracks any of this, but... What am I doing? What am I doing? No, really, what am I doing? That was not a thing. That's funny. Let's see. Oh no. Damn. Zek says, if I were my opponent in my last game, I would be tilted as hell. What happened to them? GG. Somi was holding back a bit, and I'm not sure why, but we're done with it. Let's see, Subtle Pop and Taha, I think. That looks about right. You reverse swap from 1 point. Yeah, that is super freaking tilting. That is so tilting. That happened to me. I was so tilted. Not today, mind you, thankfully, but it did happen. Imagine knowing how to get out of this. What? Oh gosh. Okay. What am I doing? ZX says, what's more is that I played that person back to back. Oh my goodness. Did they win the previous set before that? Nope. Nice. Nice. I got a DT cannon! You're pretty sure that was enough TF for them. Is it ever really enough? I stopped not because the game was enough, but because we have enough TR to say that yes, this is fine for now. But there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Let's go. Did you actually manage to block all that? Okay, nice. Oh no. Oh no. You had survival if you skim. Somebody says, I don't see any throughout the replay. Yep. Like this, and this, and this. I can't get that C-spin in time. Oh jeez. What am I doing? I threw. That's great. That's awesome. Ah, that's death. It is. Damn it. Good night, ZX. Thanks for being here. I did a Neo cross, but I misdropped the T. I'm a little sad about that. But so it is. Let's see. Okay, sure. It's such a nice continuation. And then I threw it. Let's see. Okay. What? Ha! I am so hyper focusing. Any TGM says I was expecting a Z spin for some reason. I'm pretty sure that there was at least one Z spin in what I was doing at some point, but I don't know when. And I don't know if it was a good. Oh jeez. See, I did an S spin. It didn't save me, but it was there. Let's see. Haha! At least 153 APM is enough. Nice. What? Does anyone know? Does anyone know where the T-piece came from that was stuck in the top left corner? Because I have no idea where it came from. Yay, GG's. I was faster, so I won. Okay, who was next? Oh my god, it's V-Flyer. How am I only 90 out away from V-Flyer? The last extreme gamer? This makes no sense. I can't actually get it. No. So close. Damn. There's a... So a drastically better way of getting out of that, but it was way too late. Damn. Zepov says, today is not the day for TR gaming for me at least. I was sending a lot of attacks. I was sending better than usual. Imagine if I was playing like that like all the time. Okay. No, I... Stay hydrated, I keep forgetting. Sapa is going to sleep. Good night, Saddle Pop. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the game. Never staying up this late. Yeah, this is not the best hour. Honestly, I fell asleep a little earlier than usual, which made the stream be a little later than usual. But I do feel sadly, is that even though I slept a little bit, I was actually a little bit tired when I started. You might have been able to tell, but it's fine. So I can play... Okay, so that's like the interesting thing about this game. I can play it even when I'm tired, you know? Like, all you notice is that, one, I misdrop more. Which is not that rare in the first place. And the other thing that you might notice is that I yap less. I talk a bit less about random things. Because it's like almost like this autonomous process. I barely even look at it to make this shape, you know? Like, the shape almost just makes itself, actually. Like, what am I even doing? So, like, for whatever oh, okay. So my mind is a little blank, but I can still place pieces. I might go back into TL after this, depending on how people are feeling. Oh, come on. Oh hey, I won! Wait, what happened? Let's see. Don't brace yourself for a reverse sweep though. Oh yeah, definitely not like that. No, it's the other way around. No! Ah! What have I done? Toya Hachio says good luck. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need more of it, to be honest. But welcome in. We are playing Tetrio. It is kind of 5:45 AM. My brain is complete mush. Like, I legit cannot describe how much of a mush it is. But on the other hand, though, wait a second. Why isn't it working? Okay, 4. So it's 427. Nice. Sending you an extra bucket of luck? I'm gonna need it, but thank you. It might fix it. I'm gonna try SRSX. Okay, that's an advantage for you, not for me, but we can do it nonetheless. Let's do that. Yeah, Jeff. The more I see of what do you call it? Of half-minute hero, the more I kind of wanna replay it. It's been so long since I played it. And apparently I missed like so much of the game, it's crazy. Like, there are some of these things you found, Toya, that I was like, wait a second, I'm pretty sure I've never been here. Like, never been here. Like, I knew that there's like 2 pathways which get you to like 15 and 16 and whatnot levels, but I did not remember that there's 4. I don't think I've ever seen all 4 of them. Like, I actually haven't. If I did, then I completely forgot. Oh no, what have I done? Wait, never mind, it's fine. But that's not fine. Let's see. Haha! Ah! Oh, you two know each other? Nice. Yum. Oh! Well, that's not it. That was not it. And he says, do you really think SRSX is advantageous for me? Well, more than for me, like, I'm not getting any of the spins, you know? I'm not even trying them, even though... Oh, wait. I feel so smart. Dude, I'm getting SRS expands. I've never gotten those before, like any of them actually. That is crazy. My sleep-deprived brain is actually coming up with spins. I am more surprised than you are. Let's see. Lol. Ah, I was one off. I almost lived it. Okay, I got out. Bye, Vincent Flyer. Still stand no chance against Vincent Flyer. So I don't know why we are so similar in rank. Ha! I got a little bit lucky. The ice spin logic in normal SRS? Oh man, I would be so confused. I would be so confused. Wait! No, no! I actually don't know what the logic is in SRSX for the ice spins. Okay, I got lucky. Tiny bit lucky. Come on. What do I do? That is not great. That's even worse. Damn. Gu says, hey Zone, how's the re-ranking going? I did get 22k back. I am lower than I used to be, but I am kind of back. This is an SRSX 1v1 against Annie because she asked me for what the heck is that T-spin triple? Did you see that? Yes, as you can see, this is SRSX. There's spins in it that I don't know. It looks cool though. You can do that, nah, only in SRSX. You cannot do that in TL. Sadly. Like there's these super wacky you know what? I can just do that. No, the misdrop. Damn. So technically we had a terrible start and then we started winning and then we won back most of what we lost. That's how today's re-ranking went, to be specific about the rest of it. But on the other hand though, overall, it was a wild day. It was. Let's see, what are we up to? I am not happy with this. I am dead actually. Yeah. Meow. Yo, former Sky, hello. Welcome back. Former, I'm trying to learn from your yapping, but apparently I did not sleep enough to be yapping as much. All I have in my brain is the, you know, the base functionality, autonomous agent tapping buttons to stack. That's it. I don't remember what I wanted to say like half the time, and sometimes I misdrop like everything I make. It's a wacky day. It's a wacky day for Tetris. Look at that. Like look at that down stack though. Like we can do that. I just can't make a sentence. Like that's what today is like. I don't really know if it's good or bad. I think we're beyond good or bad, you know? It makes like no sense to me. At this point I have no expectations. It works or it doesn't. Ah. Oh jeez. No, I'm so dead. Former says, I didn't know my yapping was a skill. If you are an outsider who... If you listen in on yourself, then you realize not everyone has this special skill that you do. I have it, but not always. No, I am so dead. Oh! What? That was like the wackiest survival of all time. Yay, I'm not disappointing any for once. Yo, got it. Unicorn Jedi! Unicorn Jedi is a legend. We actually had our first game today, like today's first game was against Unicorn Jedi and I was utterly destroyed. He's a legend though. It really is. Okay, so like, I don't know if you know this. But Annie is a higher rank than me, but that's beside the point. I'm gonna try to find you something extremely important. Hold on a second. List of Tetris Grandmasters. Okay, so there we go. So I need to show you this. So like, Annie played well, that's one thing. But it's not that simple. So like you have to know who Annie is, okay? So like if you look here, it says list of absolute I Grandmasters. This is Tetris the Grandmaster 4. And if you look at Grandmasters, list of players completing 2600 levels of Master Mode. And you have Annie here. You have Annie here as like one of the people. The number 50 in the world out of 9. who completed Master Mode in TGM4. You have this in TGM Rule, which is ARS, which is drastically harder if you ask me. And then you have any TGM here on number 8. About 2 or 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago, yeah. Grandmaster Rounds. Grandmaster Round Sir Gawain. Literally the 4th Like one of the 4 people who got a rounds rank in Tetris Grandmaster 4. Which I don't know if you know this, but the round is extremely difficult. So like I tried playing TGM4. I'm nowhere near, okay? Like literally not. Like you have to play, I think there was invisible and then it freezes up, okay? It's like the pieces freeze in place and you can't clear them anymore. Annie, do you have a good replay around? I think former Sky doesn't know how TGM4 works. Surely you have a good replay, Annie. You are the world's top 3 exactly. So if Annie says so, it's true. Like that is genuinely bonkers. Like this is extremely difficult. Oh yeah, because this is rounds 10. This is rounds 10, so this is actually lower, I think. You still have that video. I didn't get Sir Tristan by. We are just gonna look at that, I think. I wanna show you. Okay, so let me try this. Oh, there we go. Okay, stop the music. I said stop the music, I just can't find it. Ah! Wait. Is this from Steam? Is this from Discord? What is going on? Okay, you didn't hear it, that's good. So this is TGM4 and you have a successful game at 13. So let's jump to that.
Ready, go.
Oh dude, this is loud. Zong. So this is any TGM playing TGM, what's it called? TGM4. Absolute Eye. Is it a little loud still? I'm gonna put it here. That was any TGM in her Mickey Prime. I never know what these terms are. The only thing I know is that I think Master Mode doesn't seem to have the fox. Yo, Former, so we have this thing. By the way, those who are not following Former Sky, he is really cool. He really is. I keep joining. If I'm awake at night, I join his stream every time. I should also shout out Toya eventually. He was around a moment ago. But yeah, so before you say, wow, what is with that misdrop? The pieces spawn at the bottom, you know? It's like, if you don't know TGM4, this is not me playing, this is any TGM playing, it's a video recording, I think you see that. Anyway, so as you can see, the pieces are freezing up now, but this is nothing compared to what will be later. It's like, the pieces freeze, and if you were to like clear lines here, I don't think they disappear until a while. It's actually incredibly difficult. I was also considering playing TGM4 today after the re-ranking, but I'm undecided on that. Former Sky says, making it look easy. I know, right? It's like, me too, I was like, oh, I can do that. Like, this looks like, I don't know, it doesn't look easy because it's G20, but surely it's not too hard. What you don't know is that the pieces, they lock down in like less than a second. Like, if you don't move the pieces, then they get logged. And on ARS specifically, you actually can't move them left and right. Wait a second, so I said less than a second, I was wrong, and it says they lock in less than half a second. you have to move a piece in less than half a second, because if you're not moving it, it locks down. So that's what we're talking about, less than half a second. TGM4, you can move pieces around in ARS. Oh, I feel like you were complaining about it at some point, but it doesn't do easy regardless. Like, I was like, oh, I can totally do this. And I don't... So I was saying this when I was playing Asuka mode in TGM4, but I personally do not perceive the time in which I'm supposed to move the pieces. I'm like, by the time I think of the fact that I have to move a piece, it's already logged in and I'm on the next piece. I'm like, wait, how was I supposed to react this fast? And I just do not react that fast. I really don't. So what we see here is drastically harder than it looks. It is insane actually. And that's why that T-piece got stuck there. That's like not intended per se. It's that the pieces, they lock down in less than half a second. And especially on ARS, if I know correctly, the pieces can never go upwards. So like, you can't just like, I don't know, wiggle your pieces across something. So you have to know ahead of time which direction you're going. And honestly, if you don't know things ahead of time, then it's just gonna get logged down and you're not gonna get a thing. Do you still have to get like Tetrises in between levels? Oh, we're on 1300. So the tricky thing about 1300, as you can see, the pieces, they're freezing up. So this is any playing, like one of the freaking hardest modes of all time, because the pieces that are placed, they get frozen. See? Like if you don't clear them, then they become part of the board and they don't get cleared. Like if you get a Tetris, I think, I don't actually know what clears a line, but you have to clear lines multiple times in order for them to actually clear down. Ah, and it says, getting a Tetris erases the bottom line. See, so the only way to actually clear this thing down is to get a Tetris. I just got confused by the red eye piece, but sure. So that clears one line, and other than that, it gets frozen like that. And this is still with any having to place pieces faster than half a second each. Like knowing where it should go and pressing the button to make it move in that direction. Like this is 2500. Look at that, and Annie is so close, and it's 2600, which is the end of master mode, and then it says end game. And depending on how much time it took, it rolls back something. Wait! Annie says that at level 2000 the piece is locking in 0.1 second, which is a tenth of a second. See, I was lying to you. It's not 0.5 at this point. You have to react faster than 1/10 of a second. I presume you have to hold a key to make it move in the direction instead of like releasing, and 0.5 way too generous. I would need that time. I just don't get it. The game is not that generous. So as you can see, it reverses and then you have to try to survive after it reversed. And depending on how far you get again, you get a new rank, I think. Do you have to get back to 2600 to get a night rank? Only if you clear the credits? What? Dude, no way. I think the pieces spawn in random rotations, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's a different one. Oh, you're running out of time. Wait. You have a second left. You have a second left. That is round Surgavane. 1 second and 6. No, 1 second and 15 remain. So that's what you have to do to reach Surgavane, okay? So this is what we're talking about. This is genuinely bonkers crazy. Like, it's extremely hard. What do we have? Let's see. We're back in Tetrio. Do we want the music back? I don't see why not. What music though? This one is good. I'm just gonna put this on 4, 5, 2. So yeah, formers. So that's what you have to know about Annie. So like me winning against Annie is generally bonkers. Annie is playing as a, and former says you should be proud of yourself for doing that. I'm pretty sure that Annie was super freaking proud. Like this is actually something that only 3 other people have been able to do, and 3 other people weren't the only ones trying. Okay, so like it's 4 people. It's 4 people because it's genuinely bonkers. It's extremely hard. Words don't really explain. Like I was like, oh, I can try this. Like why not? That's a TST tower in SRX. I didn't know you can do that. That's crazy. Dude, that is so wild. Yo, mechanical heart from Annie? No way. Whoa, that's Z-spin triple. Oh no, it's not enough. Apple says, hi Zone, I low-key fell off of TL. I fell off and then I reclaimed it by force. Z spin triple, indeed. Hey, that's stick spin. What? Mapper says, I went from a peak of 21.4 KTR to under 20k. How? How did that even happen? What happened, Mapples? Yo, that was a T-Speed single, dude. I can't believe it. You know, I'm a little sad. We should have just gotten T-Spins and SRSX, you know, for season 2, maybe 3. Cause they would be like, hey, here's a T-Spin triple tower, it's completely reversed. Yo, Mappa says, I don't play that much Tetris anymore, only when I'm bored. I kinda get that. Honestly. But on the other hand though, I don't think my skill deteriorates that fast. It's like I learn things a little slowly, but then it sticks with me. That 2 apples. Yo, Unicorn Jedi! Yes, please! I hope Unicorn Jedi doesn't get thrown off by the SRSX. The ice spins are different. Oh! Okay. Oh, you can't do that! with a 180 because it's... Okay, it's fine either way. Dude, because of Annie, I'm starting to see SRSX spins. What the heck? And he says, I need to make my letach. Have fun making letach, Annie. Dude, we had such delicious food today, it was crazy. We had friends coming over, and what they didn't realize is that we would be playing board games for like 5 hours straight. And it was a rather finky board game. Like, it was not easy. That's kind of partly why it's like the board game event was over, you know? It was over, and then I ate some dinner, I fell into the... Well, I fell on the couch, and immediately passing out. Just like that. But it was crazy though. Open a new tab, what the heck? I can kinda show you, I think. Did I have a picture of the end result? No, this is the setup, this is the start. I have to show you what I'm talking about, hold on. Let me show you. Should be this. Okay. So for a moment I'm gonna jump to Discord. It should be on the left side. Why does it do this? Whenever Discord comes into the front, it starts playing some audio that I don't know if you hear it, but I didn't start it. No, it's still here. Still here. Where does this come from? Oh, it's coming from Chrome, dude. False accusation moment. False accusation moment. Okay, let's see. And he says, I still love that Dave and Dan made his filthy drinks with us chatters. Angel and I came up with the letter. Oh. Man, those drinks that he had to make. Did he make one with kimchi? Sounds really wild. It doesn't seem like something you should make as a drink. Board game. Okay. So Discord. There we go. So this is the board game we were playing. So like, if you look at the board game, kimchi no drink, did I hear that right? Yeah, it sounds a little wild, doesn't it? So this is the board game. And for whatever reason, the image is slightly blurry and I'm not happy about that. But if you look at it, so this is a game board, this is a game board, and these are the personal boards. And I have this part where I have the cured patients, I have the codexes, I have so many things, but I did not win. That was me, and that's my girlfriend, like 7 points ahead. I'm like, wow, I played 5 hours and I'm behind. But honestly, it was a fun game. It was really cool. Let's see, our Unicorn Jedi Mage Arna once. I think Unicorn Jedi was not putting in all his efforts. Yum, and he says, now that I have moved houses, I really want to find a club to play board games with. I'm just hesitant with travel fees. Travel fees? I still don't get this, you know? You get someone who's like 2.3 PPS, but their average is 1.5. What is that? Oh, what am I doing? I'm still fine. Let's see. Haha. Jumani says, yeah, like gasoline and potential repair costs. How far away from civilization are you? Now that you have moved. I mean, surely there has to be one that's like slightly closer, maybe? Maybe not, I don't know. Oh no, I'm so dead. Why does an SS rank have higher APM and opener and better downstack than the people I fought today who were like 22k? Do tell me. I keep wondering about this, you know? Like, because that doesn't make much sense, you know? And one of those includes the Tetris Grandmaster, exactly. Okay, so I did misdrop that, but still, the point stands. If you live this, you're banned. No, that's not true, but... Okay, I guess technically it's a good thing that I was kidding on that. Nice. Like, let's be real, I'm fighting someone who is supposedly SS. That is not SS, okay? And I'm a little concerned about that. But then again, it's not my job to be. Okay, tiebreaker or something this is. No, this is deuce because it's win by 2. Hehe. Oh no, that's my mistake. This game is making less and less sense. My nerf control is so bad, I can see that. I don't know why a person with 1.5 PPS average in SS can do 2.8 PPS 150 APM. That's my only problem with this set that we just had. What do I do next? What do we do next? Unicorn Jedi, let's go. Efficiency maxing in TL. They call that sandbagging, but yeah. I have seen people banned for that for good reason. Dium! Former says, I can never keep up with the games. That's a very common, what do you call it, negative that I hear. Like that, people are like, oh my god, it looks so cool. And then they can look for like, I don't know, 2 minutes. And then they get exhausted just looking at it. They're like, yeah, but it's so fast. So they kind of just give up on trying to parse it. And I actually totally get that. I totally get that. Especially if this is gonna sound so stupid, but especially in games with like higher rank players are gonna be like, what do you mean higher rank? Aren't you like highest rank? I'm like not highest rank. Actually, I'm considered a slow player in this freaking game, man. I am considered slow in this game. Just so you know. I'm not kidding. Like 2.20 or whatever. It's considered slow. This is actually slow. Damn. Like most players, yeah, like the people who are like above me, they have like a 0.7 piece per second lead over what I do. This is... I'm a little sad about this one, but sure. Yeah, they usually do 2.8 piece per second, and the wacky part is that my general stacking, if I'm fast, then I can sometimes do something like, I don't know, 3.5 is the norm for me when I'm fast. And even if I'm not that fast, what I generally do is, just a moment, I have to think slightly. Ah! How do I get out of this? Come on. Nice. Come on. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay, so as you see, my average is like 2.2 PPS or something, and my fastest, if I'm not messing up anything, is, well, as you could see, I started at like 4-ish, but it still gradually falls down, so I can't actually hold that speed, but there are people who can. They literally never stop that speed, and it's genuinely bonkers. There's nothing you can do against them. Lol. Seamless 10 says, did you know that there are 5 SS ranks who can 2.5 PPS now? They average 2.1, but they can go 2.5 in sets. Yeah, I'm actually not that surprised. Welcome in, by the way. So, like, the tricky thing is that what keeps people back to stick around at a given rank can be different from person to person. And in my case, it's clearly that my surge is not enough. Like, I don't surge as much as I'm supposed to. And when a person has way too high opener, I just die. It's just how it is. But I have decent down stack, which is why I get a whole bunch of these down stack quad spikes. And that's the reason why I'm at my rank. Like, I'm actually theoretically over ranked because I'm not as fast at all as people around me in my rank. I just have good survival, so people get super mad. They're like, you were supposed to die to that. I'm like, no, I didn't. You have to actually attack for that. Yay, GG's. Oh, when did I get an ad break? Mm, 11, 4-2. Good enough. Cool says, I got hit by the ads like a train, but then I refreshed the page, still plucks it away from me. I'm glad you can just refresh and not get it back again. I guess it starts to count like a pre-roll, and pre-rolls are disabled. Who says, wait, might be thanks for my adblock care. Haven't tried doing that without it on. Yeah, don't. You get banner ads if you don't have an ad break. I mean, an ad block. It's so crazy. So technically, I have these 3-minute ones now because even though Twitch was like, it really wanted to say that, yeah, it's better if you have like 2 separate ones where they're each 1.5 minute long. I just can't with that, honestly. That was like the wackiest downstep spike of all time. It did nothing. Haha. What did you say? I got hit by ads. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. I said for one, welcome in Stan. On the other hand, what I said, what I started saying, I think, was something along the line of, I'm actually not that surprised by that, because there's a... No, that's not what I thought it would do. I'm so dead. Yeah, so there are people who are like stuck at a given rank because of like different skills, you know? Like me personally, I'm considered slow in 22k. And this is not a secret. This is not a secret. I am considered slow. Like this is not as surprising either if you have seen other people play. I am kept alive by my downstack. My cheese downstacks. So like people who can surge really well or attack really well, they kill me anyway. Like that. But your usual attacks, like people who 9-0, they usually don't win unless I throw like I did against that Eric Jiminy whatever. So I'm actually not that surprised. There are people who are like good at openers and good at like sending early pressure, as they say. Technically it's, well, more opener honestly, like opener continuation. So like if they're good at that, but they're really bad with... Does this work? Yay! The SRS-X is saving me. I am dead. Slow is crazy, I know, right? But I am considered slow. Everyone else is like 0.6 PPS faster. It's actually crazy. How did this happen? Any is too good. There's nothing I can do. Yeah. Oh, I have... Oh, I messed up. GG. Dion Stan says, I remember Incredible Cactus being like 1.5 PPS, but he's goated. Is that a season 1 thing? Because in season 1 that was easier to do. Now the faster player always gets an advantage. So as long as they actually use it. As long as they use it. You know what? Let's just try this. Let's try our luck. It's like in season 1, you had more chance to be defensive, like tank, counter spike, doing that, but then it was so decided that that is something people don't... Look at that! 2.91 piece per second. See, 2.91. I have 2.05. Like, this is what I'm talking about. I'm literally slow compared to these players. I'm actually slow. It's kind of unfortunate, because that means I have to go really fast, and after 3 hours of gaming, that's kind of tricky, but sure. I'm dead. Okay, but it is so far predictable, I just have to like not mess up. Why do I mess up after saying that? Okay, and he says, my average PPS is only 0.3 higher than yours. That's true. Oh, what have I done? It's a mistake. Oh. Okay, we got that out of the way at least. Oh no, they downstacked it. Okay, so if I can leave their opening pressure, I need better music for this. I need this music. I can leave this opener pressure that they have. Okay, see, so once we have that done, then suddenly it's a lot easier. Okay. Exactly. Mojbot is online. Yeah, they fixed Mojbot. You can't do anything really. This is actually winnable, which is crazy. I just have to play really fast and not mess up while doing that. Ha! No, 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 no! Nope. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. .2 piece per second. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you might think I'm playing faster than usual, and that is true. But my opponent is freaking playing even faster than that, so... So there you have it. That's what I'm talking about. My opener is still... Opener, dude. Nope, 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 chip, 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 chip. Oh, come on. It's winning with 1 piece per second, Mojbot, yeah. I won with like, I can't really talk about it. My opponent is really fast. Oh, I'm dead. Bro. My opponent decided that they are gonna go even faster than normal, so now they're like 3.4 piece per second. It's not easy to win against, not gonna lie. Hello? What am I doing? No, I threw, dude. No, I had it. Yeah, how did I mess that up? No, 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 no. Oh, what? That sucks. I'm sad. Okay, tie breaking. Just do it! Oh my god! Oh my goodness. That goes on a wall somewhere, not gonna lie. Good lord, okay, and that's enough TL, I think. That is definitely enough TL. we are now higher up than we used to be. Good grief, dude. 170. Counter surge. You're actually doing timing even in opener main hell.